Good evening. We present the news summary. The Director General responsible for waste enforcement and permit has said there is no law that governs the storage of unused dangerous goods. Nanette Law had explained that the Department of Environment is in the process of discussing with relevant partners who import and use dangerous chemicals with the aim to come up with a law that would reinforce the monitoring of the stockage of dangerous chemicals. It is to be noted that a huge ammonium nitrate explosion in the port of Beirut recently resulted in the loss of lives and property. Mrs. Law said that until a law comes into force, each partner is following their own set of rules to import, stock and dispose of dangerous chemical products.
In the process, there are several authorities or agencies involved, but the Ministry of Environment comes in when it relates to disposal of the dangerous goods. So applications are made to the department so that we then assess the requests made, and then we make recommendations as to how the dangerous goods are to be disposed and in what means. So in general, we come in at the late stage of the process. We also have the Stockholm Convention that deals with chemical. So we have to ensure that the right process is in place so that we can follow the process in the country, and also to abide to our obligations under the convention.
President Danifort has this morning visited the Seychelles Employee Transition Scheme SETS office to see firsthand the work that they have been doing for the past 6 weeks since the launching of the organization. SETS have since registered around 500 clients who have been made redundant and have been able to place around 70 of those clients in a full-time job. President Danifort has congratulated the administration team of SETS for the work they are doing to train and provide skills to those who have been made redundant so that they may be placed in existing workplaces. Journalists, presenters and producers at the Seychelles Broadcasting Corporation will now be able to better understand the standards under which any programs they produce will be acceptable for broadcast on its platform now that the SBC has published its first ever editorial guidelines. The 50-page guideline is now available on SBC's website. The SBC's editorial guideline will serve to inform and advise content makers on the editorial standards that the corporation expects them to uphold. It will similarly inform the audience on the editorial values that the SBC will adhere to. And Jules Lourange is the Deputy Chief Executive Officer of the SBC.
In the past, we didn't have guidelines. SBC thinks that at this point in time, it is important to set parameters within which our journalists, our frontline staff producing content for SBC gets a reference so that the end product that goes out is impartial, accurate, fair, in line with good practices of journalism locally and across the world.
President Danifort has assented to the Mental Health Care Act 2020, which was passed by the National Assembly on the 22nd of July this year. The new Mental Health Care Act is now more based on human rights principles. It also provides a legal framework to address access to care, rehabilitation and integration into community, prevention of discrimination and promotion of mental health care and well-being. This was a news summary. Thank you for your attention.